All right, shalom. Go by name Ryan Bamath. To my right is,
Rafizah.
to my left.
Azari.
This is GMS. Any sit down. First off, I'm gonna say bless the elect. Double honors to the elders, specifically GMS, and all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. With that being said, you know, we're gonna get into today's lesson, which is the the rise of Israel, because what's going on now is that you got all these people. Give me second Ezra 15th chapter. We got all these people trying to break down and come at Israel and gainsay and say all these things about us. And really at the end of the day, you niggas is wasting your time because give me Romans 3:3. Niggas is wasting your time because you go into all these doctrines, all right, with the Egyptology bullshit and all this and that, and trying to debunk what the Bible say. When at the end of the day, Israel's gonna come up into power. 2/3 would be destroyed. So you're just wasting your time. You could even if after the fact you feel like you won the battle, you 2/3 still gonna be put to death, and Esau's still going down. America's still gonna be destroyed. Give me that Romans 3:3 first.
Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what is some did not believe?
Yeah, like Polite and all these other niggas and all these other people's prophets 666 and all these other niggas saying whatever doctrine they're putting out that's contrary to the scriptures. Go ahead.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
Yeah, that's a rhetorical question. Okay, that's basically not rhetorical. He's answered it. Go ahead.
The Most High forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Yeah, tell you nay. All right, because America, the prophecies is that America's gonna be destroyed. All right, of course, just I was watching the video the other day, and they tried to bring out the fact that the elders was bringing it out in 2000. And like, oh, that just debunks everything. You know what I'm saying? This is trial and error. It's not too many errors, but that was a trial and error situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's called faith. And the scriptures speak on that. Basically, you will look for that day and it shall not come. You know what I'm saying? And then our scriptures also say we shall hasten the day. All right.
It's like we know in part and prophesy in part. In Corinthians, that's that trial and error that the brother's talking about right there. Spoken of in the scriptures, plain as day.
Yeah, but he's the type of nigga that doesn't get into the scriptures. He just does it off shock value. All right, because I wanna. The nigga put his foot in his mouth so much that you don't even have to get on this nigga polite. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is just take a clip and then go 15, 20 minutes later and take a clip and put them right back to back behind each other. You know what I'm saying? And let it play. Because they full of shit. All right? They're full of shit, man. Talking about, we're going to get into it, but at the end of the day, we're going over what's going to happen. All right? You got to get the second address for me real quick.
Who's going to start at 1?
Yeah.
All right. Second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Yeah, my people is Israel, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and I know nasty ass Hamites, man. All right, because we ain't no Hamites. All right, we ain't no Hamites. And just like the nigga said that, just because the brother from ISUPK said that we're genetically closer to Esau or the so-called white man, they act all shocked. You know why they act shocked? Because they're fucking stupid, man. Because he's black, I'm black, and he's white. How the fuck are we genetically closer to a white person? All right? That's what they're thinking. When the fact is, we come from Shem. All right? Esau comes from Shem. Israelites come from Shem. Esau comes from Shem. Ham, Africans come from Ham. That's a whole different
tree.
That's a whole different branch to the tree. Of course, the tree goes with what? Noah, Then you got 3 branches.
Mm-hmm.
Then those branches break off into smaller branches.
The limbs. And,
You know, the limbs. Yeah, the limbs.
Yeah.
All right. So this Noah is a tree, so to speak. You know, and the branches break off into 3: Ham, Shem, and Japheth. All right. Ham goes off into Egypt. All right. Canaan, the Philistines. All right. The Hivites and all that. And then Shem breaks off into that branch of Shem breaks off into Esau. All right. Ishmael. Jacob. Just like they say, you anti-Semitic. How you gonna tell a damn Arab he's anti-Semitic when he's he's Semitic himself? You know, so that you niggas are simple. All right, you shallow and trying to go deep, man. All right, you shallow and trying to go deep.
Y'all in the 3 feet talking about y'all swimming and shit.
You know, but guess what? You know, when we're gonna be stumping y'all asses out, you know, because that's what the end result is gonna be. Because right now you worry about us getting violent off of argument. We don't have to get violent because we got faith that the time is gonna come that we're gonna be able to get militant, so to speak. So we don't have to right now. Just like dealing with a woman when she's yelling and getting all in your face, you know, as long as you don't touch me, I know in my mind that I could beat the brakes off you. So why get all upset? I know you ain't making no sense. You know, I know you can't beat me. All right. So that's the mindset. Why would we attack you? We would defend ourselves. All right. But you're afraid of that. But the time to attack you is gonna come. You know, through the Most High, Yahweh Shimi Shai. All right. Go ahead.
Because the Lord, he told us to wait on Him, man.
Yeah.
You know, because you had that back in the day. They was trying to, start it off without the Lord's permission, basically. You read about that in Accident. We gotta wait on the Lord. We gotta wait for the green light, like all the brothers speak of, man.
And I'm gonna tell you this, and just like they always say, well, y'all so homegrown on being Israelite. I mean, Egyptologists, all right, or Africans. We everybody say, go your ass back to Africa, all right. Go your ass back to Africa, because your doctrine don't say nothing about waiting on nobody. Your doctrine says, basically, you had the most powerful, quote-unquote, powerful class of people. You're a very special people. Why don't you go your ass back to Africa? Why don't want the Africans so special now? They're in their own land right now, all right? Talking about fighting each other. Then you talking about unity and how we bash our own people. When he quoted the fact that I forgot the nigga name, Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
He said the fact that Marcus Garvey said you can't bring no niggas to Africa because the niggas over here they're gonna be niggas in Africa. Ain't that a division among your own people?
It just sure is, and he said
You
that,
know?
and he quoted that shit twice.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If you connect this shit back to back, talking about we trying to build and come together. And then you turn around and put your foot in your mouth saying you can't bring niggas back to Africa.
Exactly.
What the fuck are you saying? That means you know what's going on. He just plays stupid. You know? He plays stupid and you shock value. You know? I forgot the term the Monatizak used. It was a nice definition or word to use for that. All right, let's get that. Go ahead.
All right. It says, 2 Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
The words of prophecy. All right, not how to build your own business. You know, because us personally, we don't do 501c3 charter. All right, GEDs and all that bullshit, man. All right, we just content with our wages we can get. You know, ain't saying be no fucking bum. You can survive off a decent job. You know what I'm saying? Through brotherhood, man. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead.
Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in a paper.
Yeah, what he put in our mouth, that America's gonna be destroyed, man. And when he put it in our mouth, he also put it in our hearts.
And you 2/3.
Okay. And he put in our hearts that this place is gonna be destroyed, man. Also the 2/3. All right. So that's how our character is, man. Your character is being a humanitarian. All right, you other niggas too, man. Y'all got that same mentality. Y'all have that same mentality of wanna say that we love the so-called white man, that we all about, you know, we like the white woman and all this and that shit. We love the white woman and this and that, but we the main ones cursing them out. We the main ones telling them that they're gonna be put to death. We the main ones telling them to their face that they're gonna be put to death. All right, but you'll turn around and turn around and say that they can make it, or your beef ain't with them. You know, you about the progression of the community. You know what I'm saying? You niggas are a bunch of hypocrites, man. Just straight to the point. You know, I would like to say something worse, but it's too straightforward. Just you niggas are hypocrites. You know, actors. You about to say something?
Two things. Like you said, he's a humanitarian. That's on his website. If it's all about black people, you can't be for all the other nations as well.
Yeah, but the nigga, the brother Tazaryak, or the brother from ISUPK cut his ass up with that, man.
That's what
he
I'm
did
saying.
He did a, you know, I remember El Tahar was talking about it, so I was like, man, let me catch that. And you know, the nigga said that, and he said some real disrespectful shit. You know what I'm saying? And he says a lot of bullshit, and people follow that, man. People follow, and you can tell the type of niggas that follow it. It's a bunch of childish ass niggas that want to go deep. You got a bunch of kids basically a bunch of kids, you know, trying to play like they the president and shit. You know, that's basically what when you walk in the room, you see your kids, you know, wearing fucking a bucket on their head, you know, with the big shades, and he got a mop stick in his hand. You know, that's you niggas, man. A bunch of kids trying to be on a different level, man. You know, yelling in the background talking about I forgot what the nigga said. I'm this and that. I'm the Lone Ranger and all this shit and that. You so fucking deep. Your ass would have had some fucking common etiquette to answer the question just to disprove what the brother was saying. But you want to be a child, have a childlike mind and have a reply like that, which shows what type of levels his followers on, which shows what type of level he's on. You know? And other niggas are like that too. When they get on a comment board, all right, from Israelites in the north, they talk major shit and don't have nothing to back up what they're saying. Don't listen to it. All right, they just defend who they like. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead.
It says, verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah, America's going down. 2/3 is going down. Israel's going to rise up into power. We're going back to our promised land. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel on our history. That's our history. All right? Yeah, we bounced around. All right? And we whooped all y'all ass too. You know, bouncing around. You know, when we got into Jerusalem, we whooped Canaanites' ass. Whooped all y'all ass, man. You had y'all trying to make leagues with us. We made league with y'all. Then fuck y'all up. You know? That's just how it go, man. Let's see here. No technical difficulties. All right, we good. All right. Go ahead.
Fear not the imagination against thee.
Yeah, the imagination against us that they're gonna shut us down. Talking about the Egyptology. Egyptology is gonna shut us down. All these other niggas gonna shut us down with debates. Like we're gonna run into a hole and never come back out. All right. You know, that's the imaginations. You know that they even got imaginations that we be put to death, man. That we just disappear. Okay. Even Esau, man. You know, they got imaginations on trying to stop stop the process of the Most High. You know, I wanted to say stop this movement we have, but it's not us. Yeah. This is the Most High's process, and everybody's a part of it. You trying to stop it, you're being a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't stopping nothing. You just, the more you resist, you accelerate it.
Well, they tried that even back then, you know, and they when they imprisoned the disciples and told them not to speak in that name. Hamashiach, you know what I'm saying? They told them not to speak in that name.
Yeah, that just make you feel like you're doing the right thing.
Exactly. Why you want to stop me?
Yeah, let me come out. Let me go harder there.
If I go teach Jesus Christ, you don't mind that. But if I say Yahweh Mashiach or Yahweh Shemi Shai, which is his father and the son name, you have a problem with that. It got to be right then.
Yeah. Now what they went preach harder. They went harder after that.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I got a precept.
They got out and went right, right back.
Yep.
Teach.
This is Acts 5:38.
You about to get.
And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
Yeah. So, at times it's made talking. You know, when you see somebody doing something, and it's like, you know, if it, basically let them go, because if it's in the Most High, it ain't gonna come to pass. You know, don't let it bother you. Basically, you know. Go ahead.
But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it, least happily ye be found even to fight against the Most High.
Yeah. But now it's getting to the point that niggas don't even believe in Christ anymore, and that comes from the so-called white man. All right. This like.
Well, don't say Christ.
Oh, my bad.
Say the Lord.
The Lord. I mean, niggas could be petty, but we say the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shai. All right. But just for people to understand it, I guess since we got off Nate.
Yeah. You don't want them kind of trying to call us hypocrites and all that. Yeah. Niggas gonna be niggas at the end of the day. Yeah.
All right, but if it's not the Most High, it'll come to naught. You know, so basically, if what we're doing is not the Most High, we wouldn't be here anymore. All right, why you gotta get rid of why you gotta come out here and get rid of it? You know, what we're doing is we're basically defending the gospel. All right, we're telling you what it is, what we're doing. All right, because when you all into that Egyptology shit, go ahead, have at it. All right, even with that fucking debate y'all had, it was a nice thing to have, and the way I look at it, because that creates the sifting, because y'all heard, you know, it brought the doctrine to the forefront.
You look at the views.
You know,
the views is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, they hearing it. That's the Lord. Like you said, them trying to stop it. They're actually accelerating. And of course, the Most High is orchestrating all that, man. Because that's this place is done, man.
Yep, this place is definitely done. And that situation, y'all just accelerated the process. And Polite and other niggas probably went home like, yeah, we shut that shit down. Like, them niggas is done.
Crazy,
they're over with. You just sealed about 5,000 people, 10,000 people over that. Just an exaggeration or just an example of numbers. You just sealed a bunch of people's fate, thinking you did something. And then the scripture said, woe to who the offenses must come. It'd be better to millstone cast around your neck and you thrown into the sea, man. You know, just bouncing around with different scriptures.
Yeah.
Basically, while your ass is talking all that shit and trying to debunk the scriptures, you're casting a stumbling block before niggas that's not meant to get it anyway. But you're the reason why they're not gonna get it. All right, and that's how Most High works. Everything connects. You're a stumbling block. There's people that's meant to stumble, so they run into your ass. All right, and when they stumble, the blame is on you.
Exactly.
And so you're gonna be put to death, and they're gonna be put to death.
Blame is on you and the blood off our hands.
Yep.
That's how the Lord killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yep. It's like 4 birds, man.
Well, yeah.
Then you got the elect that wakes up and like, you got people that's into that shit and realize that nigga's full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You got people that increase in the faith when they actually hear, hear the bullshit that's going on. It gets you more amped up, you know. So
I ain't gonna lie, when I was watching the debate, I'm like, this ISUPK nigga is really handling business. Like, he really getting on this nigga ass.
Tearing them up, man. Tearing them up. And his rebuttals was childish.
Yeah.
I like ass. Why would you put a picture up there of a grown man? That means you looked it up. No, the whole point was, nigga, y'all out there fucking each other in the ass, man. That picture exists. Why didn't you explain why y'all was doing that? Since you like he's still didn't answer this and he still didn't answer. Why you didn't explain why this nigga had a ride up another man's ass, man? You know, why you didn't explain that? You know, I don't know if they showed it on that one, but they got another one where they actually show it.
Yeah,
And this shit is just raw butt ass naked, man. They butt ass naked with a rod, you know. And he talking about, why would you do that? You gotta be gay to be, nigga. She's showing you what you do. Then you try to flip it and act like he's gay for finding out what you do.
Yeah, you're trying to have the crowd control, man.
Yeah, that's like saying, well, he pull up my shot in them. Well, you must be studying them since you pulled them up.
Yeah.
That's like jumping away from the answer. I mean, jump away from answering the question, you know? But that's childish. You got a childish flow, man. Go ahead.
All right, it says, 2 Ezra 15:3, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Yeah, that's what we wanted. The incredulity. Go ahead.
That speak against thee.
Yeah, the incredibility to make our credibility not credible, basically. So, what's their whole point is? Saying that the Bible is plagiarized, that the black woman is God. You know, basically trying to make the Bible have no credit, not credible. Make the Bible not credible. All right, which it is. You know, trying to say it's going back and forth with itself. You know what I'm saying? And you know, yeah, you can do that. You can easily put up and say the Most High is love, and He's a man of war. All right, just like you could pull up, you could walk in the house with a fucking parent, and they say, I'm gonna slide your ass across the floor, and then you walk in the room again and say, I love my children to death. What's that's called? Context, the situation, man.
Exactly.
Somebody say gonna slide your ass across the floor, and they talking about their kids, you be like, God damn, why you telling the kids like that? You see this nigga go in the room, you see, you see fucking half the floor burnt up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But people don't go into the room and try to get the information.
Exactly.
Basically, when he does that shit and say, Most High is a man of war, and he's a loving God, he sound like a schizophrenic. Exactly. You don't go into the Bible and say, why did he say that? Mm-hmm. All right, that's stupid on your part. That's why I said he's a stumbling block to basically those who are meant to stumble.
Exactly.
You know, but at the end of the day, there's the 144,000 is going to wake up. I mean, the 144,000 is the 144,000 is going to rise up. Yeah. You know, going to get sealed, and then the elect is going to get sealed, man. All right, so that's going to happen regardless. That's going to happen regardless, man. You know, y'all got that?
Yeah, definitely. This next verse.
Okay, let's go.
It says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness."
There you go. So if you fall for that dumbass shit, it's real simple, man. If you're a grown man and you think on your own, you know what I'm saying, you will have enough sense to say, let me see what they're talking about, instead of trying to be carnal, man. Give me that in 1 Corinthians. What is that? The 2nd chapter, 14th verse?
Yeah, around there.
Yep. The natural man.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 2:14. But the natural man receives not the things of the Spirit of the Most High.
Yeah, that's what's a part of natural emotions, man. You gotta drop that shit and realize the reality of it, man. Because just like with that whole debate, the brother was, like I said, the brother was going in valid points. And if you look at the nigga polite, he was being a child about it. He was talking about, like, he's talking about women. The man clearly said, I have more than one wife at home, and I'm gonna go home to my woman. But this, we ain't with that.
Exactly.
His rebuttal was talking about a man talking about, see a woman some clothes, some nice clothes, talking about he ain't with that. He gotta be a fag. This man just say he's obviously talking about that skank ass, whorish ass clothes that your wife was wearing when she walked up there. All that shit hanging out, man. Talking about people need to be butt ass naked so you don't have to be insecure or want to rape somebody. That's gonna amplify it, man.
Exactly.
See somebody that was
stupid ass. You keep women inside, man. That's how you stop that shit, man. You know, it's too much access to anything. It's bad, man. Put a fat kid talking about you need to know how you stop fat kids from eating. Put them in a room full of candy.
Make him go to school on veggie day.
No, just put him in a room for candy. Just fill his book sack up with food. Give him food all fucking day. He gonna die, man. Be a diabetic, he gonna die. All right, that's your logic though. You trying to make that shit sound cool? Talking about we need to be butt ass naked, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm walking around butt ass naked. Another grown ass man walking around butt ass naked, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? All you think about is ass, man. Forget about the niggas walking around ass naked. You know,
that's the ass he probably looking at, man.
Yeah. He got his
Egyptologist, man. He got his ankh around his neck, you know, got his little face paint going on, looking at
the bowl and shit. Stupid ass.
Yeah, where your bowl at, nigga?
Get your bowl, nigga. You
Hey,
bowl.
One of the brothers, I think it's the Virginia brother, I believe his name is Arad. He went into some of the customs and shit that they keep, and them they stretching their lips and their ears and that shit. To them, that shit is like a nigga
hot.
in America having all the J's. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit to do. You know what I'm saying? You respect it if you do all that lip shit and ear shit, man. So if y'all want to be respected amongst y'all little congregation, you know what I'm saying, then y'all should do that shit, man.
Yeah, if you're a real Egyptologist, you know, because hey, we really pursue our culture as far as being Israelites. We wear our garments. You know what I'm saying? You just paint your eye and make the shit look cool ass tattoo. What's a big Lady Gaga tattoo on your fucking face?
She part of y'all, then,
right? You do that shit. Well, get a fucking bowl in your lip. If you're a real evil nigga, get a bowl in your lip. You know what I'm saying? If you really down that chemist shit. No, nigga, you niggas is in that shit for style. You ain't in it for real, man. You know, you ain't in it for real.
Because y'all was in it for real.
Show.
So like,
you go ahead.
Y'all was in it for real. Y'all would have went into the depths of it like the elders, our elders did, you know, and found out y'all get y'all shit from the white man. Which y'all probably did know, and y'all just act like y'all is naturally a part of y'all. But eventually it came out that it came from the white man. Y'all still have yet to say anything about that to my knowledge.
Yeah. They don't admit it. They all the information they get, but the brother went into that, man.
Yeah.
He smashed him with that. That was nice. That was nice, man. That was like an alley-oop to himself.
the first on the backboard.
From half court. Cross the nigga in the head with the ball. From outbounds, you know, you be in the hit a nigga in the face, get the ball, throw that bitch at half court, and reverse dunk on you.
Hey, he got you, man. You lost that.
Yeah, man. I got a whole scenario in my mind about that whole situation.
You got niggas on the comment board. It's like saying, that nigga polite, man. He smashed him. He won.
That's what I was saying. Niggas is childish. Niggas ain't gathering no information. They just on his side, so they're going to be on his side regardless.
To the bitter end.
To the bitter end. You know what I'm saying? To the bitter end. Mm-hmm. You know?
Which is close, man.
Yep. Because you gotta recognize bullshit for bullshit. How can you tell somebody to think for themselves, or y'all gonna act like y'all thinking for yourselves? And it's obvious the nigga is not answering the question. Once you tell be like polite, once you answer the fucking question and shut this nigga up, no, you just be like, oh, he smashed him. You know, but truth came out. It was nice though. Go ahead.
I was into that.
Okay, Zechariah 12 and 5. Get that. Let's go.
And then if y'all seen the pre-debate, you know, the nigga asked him a question. That was a question he asked polite. Or how do you know that we are Africans or something to that extent? And he completely avoided the whole question and went into y'all know when men such and such get together, it be hot in here. Like, nigga, he got that crowd going. They just forgot about the whole question he asked.
I love debates. I do this shit. You shouldn't have got me started. Niggas is just like out with Black Dynamite. Girl, the chick was like, you know, we gotta take the drugs out of the community. We gotta do this with the schools. We gotta do this and that. And then the senator came up.
Yeah.
You know, if you want your money right, we gotta get tight.
Yeah.
you want to say, and he was just rhyming. You know, he said, then the Black Dynamite was like, yeah, you want to win a debate, you gotta put it to a beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit. Not with them, with simple ass niggas, man.
Yeah.
With simple niggas, you know. But in this situation, you know, it's not about winning. You know, it's not about getting on nobody's side. It's about putting the truth out there.
Yeah, true.
You know, and then and letting the right people pick, you know, to make the right decision.